So I want you all to see what I see. This is something new on StreamYard. I like this. It says touch up my appearance. Now I have it on the lowest setting, but you can set it to, well, you have a lot of settings here. I think that you can kind of like barely touch me up, like touch me up about half, touch me up moderately, moderately touch me up. Hold on. 3/4, touch me up enough to where I might look 20 again, or let's just go ahead and just make me look like a Hollywood superstar. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I don't know. That's just not me. I would like to play around with that later, but let's just go ahead. And you know what? Let's just go to this one right over here. Touch me up just enough to remove a couple of wrinkles. Let's just do that, and we're going to be fine, okay? We're going to be fine. I want you. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and go. Do I look any younger? Does it work? I'm just curious. Is it working? What a neat feature. So I log on to StreamYard because you guys know that I like to use the platform StreamYard, that it's an app that we pay for, but it allows us to bring all of the channels into one live. So I have one device, which is my laptop. I'm out here in the shop in my little studio area. Check it out. Everyone knows my studio that I built. And we have Festus, and I forgot what you guys named him, but but no, StreamYard has this new thing, and it said discover these new features. I'm like, okay, so there's some new features. So it has like a built-in way you can touch up your appearance. Do I look younger? Because this is subtle, y'all. This is the subtle setting. Subtle, S-U-B-T-L-E, subtle. This is just subtle. But I says, you know what? I'm a little bit embarrassed about that. I'm not of the generation of all of the filters. I know that with the I think it was Snapchat, something that a lot of people were using a while back. And it had all of these filters. You could do all kinds of amazing things. Hey, sweet love. Hi, baby. She's like, what's all the racket? Me and the babies are trying to sleep. Okay, her and the babies are trying to sleep, y'all. All right, I'll be more quiet. So she's guarding goats, y'all, and she has a lot of goats to guard now. We have a video that I'll play tomorrow, but just letting you all know that we do have a whole lot of goats from I'm a Survivor that I brought over today. We have 16 goats here now, 16. And the saddest thing, this is the saddest thing. So Sadie, as you guys know, who is our number one protector, she is the best. She sleeps in those pastures by choice. She has a way in and out, and she prefers to be there in the pasture with the goats, with the birds, with the calves, wherever. And today, when I got all the goats over here, of course, she walks over to make their acquaintance, to let everyone know who she is and that she's going to protect them and guard them. And if she doesn't walk up to Tilly, you all know Tilly, and start sniffing around a little bit, letting Tilly know, okay, so I'm Sadie. They call me Big Bertha, but I'm your guardian. And Tilly doesn't turn around and just knock the fire out of her. Just knock the fire out of her. I felt so bad, y'all. I felt so bad. She winced in pain. And I'm like, she's only trying to get to know who everybody is. She's not trying to be mean. And Tilly wanted no part of that. But Sadie is amazing. I've said it before. I think I have. I even put that in one of my trivia questions to the group. I put who is my number one dog as far as the one who's the most protective and the best farm dog that we have. And even though you all might say, well, Trixie, she's your, Trixie is special to me. They're all special, but Sadie is by far the best farm dog that we have. She knows her purpose. She and Fiona, I will say this, if you could only have one, or in our case, if you could only have two, don't ask me who I love the most. I'm talking about which ones are the best dogs as far as fulfilling their purpose. And both Fiona and Sadie, they know their purpose. They know what they're here for is to protect these animals, and they will go out, rain or shine, cold, hot. I mean, you name it. They could care less about the weather, and the conditions. They're out there with those babies. You can find them in different pastures throughout the night, and they're just amazing dogs. So Fiona and Sadie, you heard it from me. Now I know what you're going to say, but what about Trixie? She's been with you for so long, and Christmas is such a sweet girl. And I mean, all of them are special. Don't get me wrong; they're all very special, and we love them all. They cost us an arm and a leg, but we do love them all. But as far as the best two, as far as the farm goes, it would absolutely be Sadie and Fiona. I don't even know why I'm saying that. Thank God there's no one else here to hear me. All the other dogs are probably in the house conked out because it's cold. It is. It's a cold night in Texas. It's probably below 50. And you all know that if it's below 50, we're all freaking out and like trying to like bring in the heating blanket, the heating pads and stuff. She's not cold. She's great. Sweetie, can I get one more kiss from you? All right. Now everyone has said hello to you. There. Oh my gosh, you're so wonderful. So Daddy is here to open some gifts and goodies. You have to excuse me. I've been neglecting you, and I'm going to tell you right now, I've been super busy. Today was the first day that I was pretty much done by 3 o'clock, and I came in. Well, 8. I laid back on the couch to watch the news. I've been trying to keep up with what's going on in the news, especially, there was a mass shooting, I think. Obviously the stuff with Israel. And I don't want to watch the news. I want to keep up with the headlines. And next thing you know, I'm sound asleep. I'm just conked out. And so Jamie comes in and she goes, "Are you sick?" I'm like, "I don't think so. I don't feel bad. I was exhausted, And so I took an hour nap. Then I felt guilty. I have all my cows and calves over at the JL. And so I says, "Jamie, we got to go now." So we jumped up and we were there right at 5 o'clock. And it was the cutest thing. Let me show you a snippet of a video. I was going to save this for my tomorrow video for Longhorn Lester, but I'll go ahead and just show you a snippet of it. It's cute. This is us showing up this afternoon. Turn on my Bluetooth. Let me put this to the big screen so we can all watch together. This is what you can do with this StreamYard app. It's the most amazing thing that I can present stuff to you all. All right, let me go. I just sent it to my computer. Now I'm going to pull it up on the screen for us all to look at. Now, this is what I drove up to this afternoon just now. Look who is at the gate waiting for their nighttime baba. I told y'all. I know. I thought, oh, you got a friend with you? Oh, no, you brought a friend with you. Guys. Oh, Lord, Jamie. We're going to have 3 bottles now. What about Trinity? Who's going to feed her? Oh, Lord. Come on, Jamie. You want me to feed them or are you going to do it? Mama got bottles, but come on now. Are y'all really that hungry? Trinity, what do you think you're doing? You're not a baba eater. You eat from the teat. Oh, girls. Mama, they're starving. Yeah, we're going to try to keep the same consistent routine that we've always had. And you guys know we don't feed in the mornings. We haven't fed in the mornings in over a month. But this time of day, they're like, it is almost nighttime.
We ain't going to bed.
And we got to eat. We're going to eat. You stay right there and do that while I video what's happening around the corner over here. Well, hello there, sweetie. You hanging out with the girls? That's fine. Everyone else is out grazing. So I'm going to stop it there. I don't want to give away too much content or else no one will watch my video tomorrow. But you saw from the video, yes, today I did go get hay from the barns and I'm a survivor. So I brought 3 rolls of hay over, set those out, did a few chores that I wanted to get done over there with some fencing, but went to the feed store. And I will say that I also went and got the goats So there was a lot of driving today, but not a lot of manual labor. Lots of driving, not as much as yesterday. My God. But anyway, listen, the reason I'm coming live tonight is not to share any ground shaking, no earth shattering, nothing major. But listen, behind me, I have a whole lot of things that you have gifted us with that I've been neglecting. I'm not that I'm purposely doing it. I've just been busy, friends. I love you so much. You're so good to us. And I just have a table full of things behind me that I've not opened. Let me jump over to the other chair so y'all can see. There's a lot of stuff here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There are 17 boxes or packages to be opened. Now, I know that gifts and goodies are not for everybody, number one. And so if you don't have time for this, I completely understand. I'm not holding you to this. This is not for the folks who don't like gifts and goodies. If you're the kind of people who think that this is like us being braggart and boastful and big headed, guys, I'm so sorry it comes across that way. We have asked you, we have pleaded with you not to send us stuff. We say, I'm going to quote a direct quote from me because I've said it so many times. Please take care of you, take care of your families, take care of your neighbors, take care of those in your community who are elderly, take care of those who need your help. We will absolutely accept a blessing from you, but we're not asking for blessings. We are so blessed just by having you share your time and watching our videos. We like to earn. I say that all the time. We like to earn your money. And the way that we earn your money is not from you at all. It's from the advertisers who put those annoying ads on your videos. Those are the folks who pay us, not you. We don't want your money. We ask for your time if you have it. Excuse my hat. Those are this might be one of the oldest caps that I have. And sometimes when I'm working, I'll just throw on whatever. I see another one over there. There's caps just sitting around. They just hang around on all over the place. But it is what it is. Anyway, I will open some gifts if you guys want to watch. And if you don't want to, then I promise it's not going to hurt my feelings to watch the numbers drop. But I'm just so sorry that people have sent stuff over here and you don't know whatever became of it. It's here, y'all. It's here. But Jamie's always busy. And the last 2 weeks since we closed on the property, it has just been there's not been a minute. There's not been a minute to sit down and do much of anything. And so please forgive me for that. It's not that I'm trying to neglect you. I know that I've been slacking on the comments. I've been lazy on the comments and just kind of putting emojis. I've been clicking like a whole bunch. Let them know that I'm here, but I ain't got much time. But I do. I still find time to do what I can, but I've just been very consumed. And I promise it's all for the babies. It's not Lester taking vacations around the world. Lester's not traveling here and traveling there and doing all of those fun things. But it's all for the babies and for the animals' best interest. I give you my word on that. So before I get started, I like the filter. I like that filter. It actually does take away a couple of wrinkles from around my eyes. Can we try it with the filter off? I don't know if I can do that midstream or not. I'm just curious, how old do I really look? And I'm just going to open some gifts, okay? So I have my handy box cutter. I do have my glasses if I need them. I turned my phone off so no one would be bothering us while we're doing a live, okay? I will answer one question real fast from Chris Howard. Has the merch store already closed? If not, could you reshare the link? I've had trouble finding it and would like to order some merch. Chris, so I don't want to be mean to our merch people, and I don't want to be mean to Facebook, but here's what's happened. This is what's happened. How do I say this the nice way? The merch people gave a link that would not work for folks overseas. And then they gave a different link that would redirect you away from Facebook to an outside, to, I guess, to their page, to their store. And that angered Facebook. Facebook's like, we ain't no one taking people away from Facebook and sending them anywhere else. So what happened was Facebook began to shadow ban all of our content. And this is business related stuff. This has nothing to do with, I'm not trying to be mean, but Facebook, when they have you, they want to hold on to you. They don't want you to leave and go to other places. Okay, Christmas, everyone knows that you love me too, and you're a great girl. She's like, if you gave an entire shout out to Sadie, I don't know where my shout out. Well, right now we're talking about other things, not you, and trying to show out in front of Sadie. Sadie's like, Dad's giving shout outs. You might want to get over there. If you want to shout out, Dad's shouting all of us out. No, I'm not. I'm not shouting all of y'all out. I'm just wanted to shout out Sadie and Fiona. Not you. Christmas, you're special, but you're not. Okay, now you got to go now. You got to go. All right, you got to get down, baby. So what I was going to do, baby, get down. Okay, friends, here's what's going to happen. If I'm not careful, they're going to all start piling up around me, which is sweet and it's cute and it's adorable. But they're going to start knocking things around. They'll start unplugging computers, knocking over the ring light, and all of that kind of stuff. So, okay, so to answer your question, the merch stuff is available for a couple of more days. And what I will do is absolutely put a link on here, and then I'll post it. So give me a second to get that done, okay? Just give me 1 second. I got to find that link. But don't leave my live just to go shopping, y'all. If you budget yourselves, ladies, budget yourselves. I always say that, budget yourselves. What I'm going to do is take a screenshot of it because I don't know how else to do it without getting me in trouble. Okay. All right, hold on. No. Now we have more dogs joining in on all the fun. Guys, I'm sorry. This is not what I wanted to be doing. I wanted to open some gifts and goodies, okay? I want to open some gifts and goodies, but I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to find a way to put the link onto here. I think I might know a way. I'm going to go copy, and now I'm going to try. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get this link onto here because you can't just send a link like in an email. I can try this. Hold on. No, I can't do it that way. So what you'll have to do if you want that link is you'll have to message me either through my email, which is Lester's Place. Everyone knows my email. You can text me. Everyone knows my phone number, or you can send me a message into WhatsApp. And then what I will do is reply with the link. Okay. But that's about the safest way to do it. Next year, when we do our fundraiser, we will absolutely rethink it and go a different route because Facebook is just, it's hard. Okay. With no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and stop talking business. I will just remind you all that the gifts and goodies is something that we do. We don't ask for them. I remember back after Hurricane Harvey, when everything was just in disarray, and my coworkers kept coming to my classroom trying to offer me stuff: gallons of bleach, rolls of paper towels, toiletries, and I didn't know how to be nice. At first, I was like, they didn't understand that I had no home. I don't need a roll of paper towel and a gallon of bleach. I have nothing to clean. There's nothing to clean. No one seemed to be able to grasp the fact that there was a home that was being demolished and pushed into a hole. And Uncle Dan's house, demolished, pushed into a hole. Tina's house, demolished, pushed into a hole. Jake's house, picked up and hauled away. It was a mobile home. And so all of these gallons of bleach and the rolls of paper towel, it was nice. It was nice. Don't get me wrong. These were nice people trying to find a way to help, but they didn't understand that this is not just 2 inches of water that you got to bleach your cabinets. This was there's nothing left. And so it was I begin to refuse to help. I begin to just say, thank you, I'm good. Thank you, I'm fine. Thank you, I'm fine. And at that point, my boss called me in. Now, this is my boss who I love so much. I do. I love her. And I worked with her for 25 years. I worked under her. She was a wonderful human, a great Christian lady, and just a superb leader in every area. But when it was time to call you in, then you knew that you better put on your serious face. And so went to her office after work, and she says, "Close the door." I'm like, "Oh boy." And so she had me sit down at the desk, across from her, and she talked to me from the heart. And she said that she understands that I'm a prideful man, and there's nothing wrong with that. She goes, "But the problem is your pride is conflicting with folks who are something has been put on their heart to gift, to bless you in some way." And she says, "And what you're doing day after day after day is denying someone a blessing. You're denying them a blessing because there are some people who get a blessing from giving." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not trying to deny. I just don't have any more room for bleach. And my truck is full of bleach. I have nothing to do with all this." And she goes, "It doesn't matter." She goes, "It doesn't matter." She goes, "You listen to me." And she says, "If someone has something laid on their heart and they want to give, then do not deny them that blessing." She goes, "Instead, you accept it with an open heart. And if you don't need it, then you regift it. Then you pay that blessing forward to someone that does." She goes, "And then you're not only making them feel good about accepting their blessing, their gift, but you're also going to be gifting someone else with something that they can use." And so I guess I understand. I get that. Hey, I'm a dad. I love seeing my kids get gifts for Christmas. It's a lot more fun to give a gift than to receive one at my age. You all know how that feels. And so I sort of get the concept. And so, in saying so, we will accept these gifts. But, my friends, once again, we're not asking for them. Do not think we're the kind of channel who is just trying to find and exploit you in any way that we can and get into your checkbook and into your PayPal and your bank accounts and all that other horrible stuff. We're not throwing out if you want to send money for our Patreon or here's our Cash App and here's our PayPal, we're not that channel. And if you follow channels who do that, who expect you to crowd fund their existence, then I highly frown upon channels like that, because they have a blessing in the fact that they have an audience, which is the blessing. The blessing is the audience. And instead they use that blessing and they turn it around to try to bank and fill their pocketbooks. And I think that if you just go out there and do your job and make your videos, then your bank account will take care of itself. But you have to stay humble and you have to stay hard. You got to hard work. I mean, you have to be hard. You cannot begin to live a lavished and pampered lifestyle and go around and travel the world and go to exotic locations on someone else's money. That's wrong. And then the last thing I'll say, and I'll open some gifts. I promise I'm not on some kind of a rant about other channels. I could, you know what? That's them. They do them. And if people are foolish enough to continue to support them and just pay for their whatever, it is what it is. But that's not who we are. I think that animals are what brought us all together. And so what you have to see is the return on your investment. So if animals are what made us who we are, then what we have to do is absolutely give back into those animals and give them their very best life possible. And a lot of folks will take the animals and use them to pull you in, but you don't see those animals living any better a life now than what those animals had before. I know I'm rambling. I'm a rambling man. Let's open some gifts, shall we? Okay, so there's a really big one here on the bottom. It says Lester, Jamie, and Lester, but I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Looky here. She put all of the brands on there. Longhorn Lester, I'm a Survivor, the Rocking M. That was the original brand right there. From Suits to Boots. And look, JL Ranch. Oh, Lord. So it comes from Lisa Bishop. She's in Wisconsin. Isn't that crazy that here I was saying this is going to be a real quick gifts and goodies, and it took me 25 minutes to get started. That darn Sadie and Christmas messed everything up. Them two girls messed it all up. Oh, boy. Friends, I'm afraid this might be more for Jamie than for me. I am so... Don't put my name on it if it's not for me, y'all. Look. It's a big old goose. Don't put my name on it if it's not for me. This ain't for me. This is not for me, y'all. This is not for me. This is one of them dress-up geese. Oh, Lord. Okay. She even... Oh, Lord. All right. You all saw my name all over it. Why did she put Lester on there? I'm not making it up. It says Jamie and Lester. I'm not being mean, but if it's for Jamie, put Jamie. Because I opened up something that Jamie would have just got all tickled. She'd be giggly right now and probably just, oh, Lord. I'm going to just pass that along to Jamie. Thank you very much, sweet lady. I love the fact that you put all them brands on the side of your box. That was really cute. I'm going to grab some more packages, but I forgot I'm wearing sweatpants. And y'all have never seen me in sweatpants. Never. So I'm just going to okay, fine. I'm wearing sweatpants, okay? All right. Oh, boy. Now, these two, I opened this already, and look what it is, y'all. I get the humor here. I get the humor. Everyone knows that I made a horrible, horrible mistake about a month ago when I ended up accidentally overdosing all of our cows on dewormers. Because my scales, in fact, were in the metric system, kilograms, grams and kilograms, not in pounds. Well, that'll never happen again. Because look, I got a nice set of scales. Oh, okay, I got a nice set of scales that are in pounds. So what's cool about these scales, now you have to adjust them to get them to set. So you got to calibrate them. But what's cool about these scales are in the black, it shows the customary system, the pounds. In the outer ring, you have your grams. So I can use the black, which shows me the pounds and whatnot. So y'all, I think that y'all get the concept. Here's the tray that goes on top. And so from this day forward, I will never again be guilty of overdosing my cows. Thank you, God, that nothing horrible happened. And thank you so very much to this kind person. I don't have your name, unfortunately. There was no name on the packaging. And but we absolutely received and love your gift. And that gift will get used. Now, Jamie's goose, she'll use that goose also. Don't get me wrong. She'll use the goose. Now, this is kind of neat and lazy. Before I tell you the reason, why do you think someone would gift this to me? This was gifted to me. Why would someone gift this to me? Think about it. How well do you know the videos to know why someone would gift this to me? I'm reading in the comments. Anybody? Thank you, Joy. Joy is the first one to say, I think it's for helping you pick up those pecans, those pecans. And I think that you're right. You can sit there without having to lean over and just go, no. And you're literally picking up pecans from the ground just without having to lean over. Yeah. So thank you. I don't have pecans here to demonstrate, but I think you all get the concept. I dropped my box cutter. There you go. So Lester can save his back and instead use his little T-Rex. Thank you so very much. This comes from KR. All it says is KR, the initials KR, from KR. So thank you, KR. We appreciate that gift. Thank you so very much. All right, moving along. Let's go. Oh, no. So I just discovered one here, and the address says KID. Who knows what the KID, who that's from? And it's to Lester Morrow. KID. Anyone know? That would be Keeping It Dutch. Someone says Lester's looking sexy in them sweats. Hold on, Jeff. Jeff, you're messing with me. Jeff, you're messing with me. Sexy man in them sweats. Oh my gosh. I feel like they're like women's yoga pants. Oh gosh. Black on black, Jeff. Black on black. This is from Keeping It Dutch. Sean, my friend over at Keeping It Dutch. Oh boy. I bet you Sean and Brandy, that's his wife, have a new merch line out. And they sent me all their stuff. Oh boy. I'm seeing hoodies and t-shirts. Woo-wee. This is nice. Okay, so Count It All Joy. That would be Brandy's channel. So Brandy, is that a part of the Bible? Count It All Joy is in the Bible? Oh, I didn't know why she named her channel that. I always thought that was kind of a bizarre name for a channel. Count It All Joy. That's biblical. James 1, verse 2. So count it all joy. There's also a Count It All Joy hoodie. All right. So I'm just going to say those are for Jamie. She's more the Bible type, the Bible-y type. Oh, Lord. Here's Millie. Millie, come on over here. Sadie has sent Millie in to get her shout out. Come on over here, Millie. Millie just wants to smell all the packages and see what, make sure there's nothing with anthrax. Thank you, Millie, for taking care of Daddy and for being sweet. All right, so Millie just wants to make sure that all the packages are safe, whereas Sadie will guard the pastures. Millie's going to take care of Daddy. That's sweet. All right, so I received a couple of things as well from Dutch. Keeping It Dutch. And this must be because of their New Creek property. So they had this. Now, I actually got a chance to go see this property. Dutch had an issue. Oh, Lord. Looky here. Baby, everything is safe, sweetie. We're all safe over here. This is Fiona. She's like, I've just come in and take a little break from doing my pasture duty. And you haven't loved me all day. Sweetie, I do. I love you so much. And I've been loving on you a lot. But right now we're having a gifting goodies. I'm opening packages, okay? Do you mind? Do you mind if I open a few packages and put some shirts and stuff on? No? That okay? You like it? Do you like it, sweetie? So I had a chance to visit Sean, and he and I took our rifles and we cleared the property. He had a couple of poachers, not poachers. That's the wrong word. I'm so sorry. Not poachers. I'm sure he's had plenty of those, but squatters, people that would squat on this very isolated property. They had a couple of campers and an old school bus up in. Guys, we're in the deep woods, Oklahoma, deep woods and hills, which almost looked like mountains. He called them hills. I'm like, these are freaking mountains. When it took this a workout to climb them, those are mountains to me. But just, oh, those are just the foothills. Those are just the foothills of the Ozarks. I'm like, foothills, my ass. Those are mountains. And I carried the wrong rifle. I carried my heavy gun, and I have lightweight rifles and I have heavy rifles, and I carried the wrong darn gun. It was also snowing, and he and I were going by and clearing out all the caves and all the little hiding spots. We found campfires and we found lots of evidence of squatters, but we never saw the squatters, which is probably good. So thank you, Sean. Keeping it Dutch for the shirt. It looks great. I like the way it fits around my arms and my chest. We're just going to avoid the tummy area. We'll just avoid the tummy. All right. But arms and chest are. And then I'll also throw on this amazing looking hoodie because it is cold. It's 50. It's cold. Absolutely cold enough for hoodie weather. Have y'all ever seen anyone put on a hoodie sexier than that right there? There's a very sexy way to dress yourself, and then there's that what you just saw. So for anyone that might have been crushing on Lester, there you go. There goes my crushes. There goes my crushers right there. We're done. Keeping it Dutch. Is that a bullet? I think that's a bullet. I think that's a bullet. Isn't that funny how his wife is all about Bible, Bible, scripture, Bible, and Dutch is like, boom, boom. Isn't that funny? I'll go to the comments for a little bit. How many of you are the same way, ladies? How many of you have a man who are night and day different? Because, I mean, here's an example. They both have merch. They both have their merch. Brandy is all about the Bible, about the Holy Spirit and the Lord and all of those things. And Dutch is about boom with bullets. How many of y'all have very similar lifestyles? You and your man are complete opposites, but that's what you love about them. Yes, thank you. I see a lot of people saying, yep, that's me. Not Paula says that's not funny. Paula, what's not funny about that? That's hilarious. I love that. I don't know what your comment was about, but if it's about me saying that's not funny, I think it's hilarious. You have Brandy, who's all about Bible and scripture, and I bet you she's in church every Sunday, Wednesday, morning service, night service, revival week. She's probably right there with her Bible and she in her hymnal, and she's doing all of those kind of things, and that's beautiful to know. And Dutch, on the other hand, is probably with her, but he can't wait to get out of that. He cannot wait to leave, man. He gets football coming on at noon. God darn, this pastor can talk. Oh, he wants to go hunting and whatnot. And that's nothing wrong with that, y'all. That is nothing wrong with that. That's life. Have y'all not learned yet that that's life? That we don't have to be just like each other to learn to accept and love one another? I love Dutch. I love Brandy. Got a chance to know them. I've hung out with them a little bit. Like I said, I visited with Dutch. He came here, and I went to see him. And then, of course, I met him in a group setting a year or so before that. So someone says church night for men is not the same as it is for ladies. I would agree with that. I'm also going to say something else about church. Ooh, I close my eyes so I don't have to look at you. I think that church for most people is about the social event. I'm sorry to say, but I do believe that church for most people is about the social event. It's a part of the social event, and that's about what we go to church for, is for the social event. And I'm not saying that's but ladies, or for the social event, men are just ready to get the heck out of there. But I do think that church for a lot of folks this day and age is a social event. And I know that the times that I've gone to church, and yes, I do go to church on occasion, I go to church with a very, I don't want to say a critical eye, but I seem to observe and notice a lot of things that I didn't always notice. And I'm thinking, After church, the pastor goes and eats with that group. This group over here, no one talks to them. That you can if you can identify groups at church. Anyway, let me continue on, get some more gifts and goodies going. Sean and Brandy, thank you so very much. I love it. It looks amazing. It fits me pretty good. Now I got to stand up with my sweatpants and my hoodie on. Great. Just great. I don't even care. Y'all ever get to a point in life where you just don't care and you're better for it? You're better for it. All right, grabbed a couple more here. Now this says Jamie and Lester, and I'm almost scared to open it because you know what happened last time? It said Jamie and Lester. It wasn't really for me. So I really need y'all to be careful about that. All right, so Skinny Minis, pumpkin and mango flavors. Whoo! Thank God I looked carefully because there's a dog on there. Chrissy, come here, sweetie. So I think that someone gifted us some dog treats for mints. Come here. Come here, love. Come here. Up. Come on. Up. Come here. Look, come here. Up. Jump up here. Oh, boy. Christmas likes them. Chrissy's like, yeah, man, this is why I'm here for gifts and goodies, because you got treats for us. That's great. Don't you unplugging everything. She unplugged. Christmas, you unplugged my computer. Here, eat those. All right, so Christmas absolutely approves. Thank you so very much. She loves them. Skinny Minis. Deliciously healthy dog treats. Okay, so those are dog treats. I'll give her a handful more, and then we're going to move on from the dog treats. Thank you so very much for these. All right, there you go, baby. All right, Christmas is happy. I will put these somewhere where she can't get into them. Now, there's more. There's also things for horses. There's horse treats. Senior snacks, nutritional good apple flavors for horses. And we'll absolutely pass those on to Jamie. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact, Jamie is going to I'm a Survivor without me to do her horse thing. And I'll be doing the J&L property. This here comes, I bet it should have looked. It says Jamie and Lester again. Hey, listen, don't feel weird about sending things to just Jamie if they're in fact for Jamie. And on the same in the same sentence, don't be embarrassed or to send things to Lester if it's in fact something for Lester, because as of right now, I don't know what this is. I don't have any idea what I'm looking at here. I don't know what this is, and I'm almost scared to open it because I feel like it's probably more Jamie than it is me. This looks like a blow-up ball, and that might be a Lester kind of a thing because I have the bulls that like to play with those big balls. So that might be a Lester thing. What in the world is this? And then there's nothing in here to tell me what it is. So I can't read and find out. Jamie, you will love this. It'll go great in your greenhouse. I have no idea what this is. But I will keep it packaged for now. I don't want to lose any parts or small pieces. So, and I'm sorry I can't tell you thank you. I don't know who it's from. This kind of feels like Christmas, y'all. It feels like Christmas for me and Jamie, even though Jamie's not with me. Oh boy. Okay, so once again, okay, so this here does have a gift. It just says a gift for you. Enjoy your gift. Okay. A gift for you. Enjoy your gift with no further explanation. Now, this looks like a horse brush over here. This looks like a horse brush. And if it is, you could actually brush a lot of things with this. You can brush. Come here, up, 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 up. Come on, come here. Watch. Up, up, up. Come on. She wants more of them treats. Look, this is a brush. Come on. Want me to scratch you with it? Come here. Up, 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 up. She wants more treats. If you come up, I'll give you treats. Come on. You got to come up here so I can. Oh, boy. Look at this. Oh, gosh. Yes. Now, this is not made for dogs, I don't think, but you could brush any animal with this. These are amazing brushes. They have a really soft grip on the handle. You can grip them easily, and they feel so good on all of your babies. Yes, they do. Oh, boy. You like that, huh? She's like, I'm only here for them dog treats. And that's probably true. Look at all that. That's on Christmas. That right there shows you what a great brush it is. That all came from Christmas in probably 10 seconds of me scratching down her back. All of that could have been on our couches tonight. And instead, they're here captured on my brush. Thank you so very much for that. There's a couple of other things here. I have lost, well, there's nothing inside here to say who it's to, so I'm just going to open it. Oh, okay. Now, this is a whole box, a case of horse wrap. You all know that we've had Ivy go through quite a few of these. And then we even wrap our horses' ankles when we're going to ride them. Now, listen, I'm not a horse person to know why they do that, but it looks really good on YouTube videos. It looks great on YouTube videos. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just put it on there too. And then now this, okay. Oh, glad I looked. That is to Jamie. I will not open this. It is to Jamie. I'm going to put it to one side so Jamie can get that herself. Okay. All right. Time to go get a few more gifts. If you're just joining, remember, I said that this is going to be a lengthy gifting goodies. There's nothing coming out about animals on this particular live. I have nothing. The animals are great. You're seeing a few dogs helping me out a little bit, but this was a chance for me to catch up on all of the gifts and goodies. This is not for everybody. Some people get they get turned off to stuff like this. This here comes to Lester Morrow, but I have a feeling this is not for me to open on a live because that says Etsy, so that means it was something that was sent from Etsy. A note from your gift giver. Christmas, where's my glasses? Give me 1 second to read this note from my gift giver because it's tiny. To Lester Morrow. Lester, I just had to get this for you. Congratulations on the new property from Maureen. Okay, so this is from Maureen. Welcome. Hope you brought Dr. Pepper and dog treats. Oh my gosh. That's a floor mat. That's a doormat that we can put there to greet everybody. Thank you, Maureen. That's hilarious. That's really cute. This here is to I'm a Survivor. It just comes to I'm a Survivor. Ooh-wee. Ooh. Peppermint. Okay. Celebrate with peppermint bark chocolates. Rich chocolate layers with festive peppermint flavors. Guys, I don't see a picture of a dog or a horse, so I'm going to assume this is human food. I hope this is human food because I'm about to have one. I don't understand why it would be for dogs if there's in fact, oh, and they're individually wrapped. Man, there's a lot of them in here. Wow. These are good. These are really good. That would be great with a glass of milk. Oh, nutcrackers. Because Jamie's been picking a lot of pecans lately, and they got her a nutcracker. I do pick all this trash up when I'm done. Enjoy your gift from Barbara Morgan. Miss Morgan, thank you so very much. That was the little tray that goes to the scales. Christmas, those are not for you. She wants more dog treats. So does Millie. All right, y'all can have some of these. Not my chocolates. Y'all don't have chocolate. Nope, dogs don't eat chocolates. All right, Millie, get some of those. Eat them, Millie. Christmas, here's some for you. Fiona, Sadie. Come on, sweetie. You want a treat? Sadie, come on, love. Hurry up. Sadie. No. Okay. All right. That's all, Chrissy. That's all. That's all, Christmas. Go away. Christmas. She's going to knock something over. This is for me. Lost my box cutter. I have a mouthful of chocolate. This cannot be attractive. Well, okay, that's weird. Guys, I just had a box cutter. I just opened that with a box cutter. Didn't I just have a box cutter in my hand? There's my phone. Not in the chair, not in my pockets. How does that happen? It was just here. Christmas, where's the box cutter? All right, I'm going to walk over and get another box cutter. I'll be right back. All right, I lost the box cutter and I can't find any more. That means we're going to spend a couple of minutes here, unless you're going to. There it is, under my chocolates. Under my chocolates. All right, here we go. We're moving along to Jamie from Teresa Uhlenhake. That's to Jamie from Teresa. to Jamie, care of Longhorn Lester's. Okay. That's to Jamie. Oh, no. That was for sure for Jamie. That was for sure to Jamie. From Bralia in River Falls, Wisconsin. Well, that was to Jamie. That's a boot. That's a boot. Oh, my gosh. I got to stop just cutting things open, y'all. I got to take my time here. All right. I'm getting nervous. You know I'm getting nervous. Can y'all tell? I start getting nervous because I lost my box cutter. I can't find this. I can't find that. I'm opening something that's not mine. Okay. This says Lester Morrow, Longhorn Lester. This is mine. All right. Let's see what we got here. It feels like cloth. So I'm going to cut real carefully. All right. Box cutter's going right in my pocket. Oh. That says Lester. That says Lester. What? Kenny? Kenny? Mr. Kenny? All right, I'll save that for him. All right, so let me see what we got here. All right. Okie dokie. It's a shirt. I'm only responsible for what I say, not for what you understand. That's true. I can say I'm only responsible for what I say, not for what you understand. And if that was no more evident than my video recently with Waylon, man. Waylon, how excited was he to have a chance to spend some time with the ladies? And I was trying to do that justice, and I realized from reading the comments, I should just kept my mouth shut. To the Lester and Kenny show. I should probably wait for Kenny. What I'll do is I will leave this one over here wrapped along with the shirt for Kenny, and I'll leave this card. And then what I'll do is next time Kenny comes over, I got my guest chair right over here. I have a chair for my guest. So I'll pull Kenny up beside me and we will open that together. Okay. So I will do that. And I'm excited about that. I can't wait to see what that is. Thank you for the shirt. And that is so true, y'all. That is so darn true. I'm only responsible for what I say, not what you do or not what you understand. Yeah, because you don't always understand the way this all works. And good for you. You don't want to, you guys. You don't want to. All right. There's a few more, y'all. There's a few more. And if you have to go, I completely understand. But I'm going to knock these out tonight. I'm going to knock them out right now. Okay. I want to say thank y'all. I don't know if I tell you enough how blessed we are to have you. All right, this goes to Jamie. So I'm going to put that in the Jamie spot over here. No? Yes, over there. There's my Jamie spot. This here goes to Jamie. Those feel like signs, like the metallic signs. This here goes to Jamie and Lester. It's a photo, do not bend. I'm torn on if I should open it. It does say and Lester, but the other ones for Jamie and Lester were mostly for Jamie. I'm going to put it in the Jamie spot. She has time out Tuesday tomorrow. This says to Jamie, suits to boots. Man, Jamie, suits to boots. Whoa. Boy, Jamie. Lester, the Longhorn man. This is to me the Longhorn man. Isn't it funny? My sister Tina said it best. She'd come over and got the RV, and she and Rob were talking on a video, and it's like, how funny is it that Lester in high school was walking around in his red Adidas jumpsuit, calling himself the Red Rapper. It's true. And I was breakdancing. I would go out only to dance, never to, I mean, yeah, I would meet girls and do all that kind of stuff, obviously, but I would go to dance. Whereas a lot of other kids in high school were taking agriculture, ag and other classes that have to do with farming. And here I find myself at this age, CJ, we don't do that here. And then I find myself at this age, and if lo and behold, I'm like living that farm life. And what a blessing. How funny life is. Because I bet you back in those days, there were probably high school kids who would love to be living this lifestyle. And they probably had the aspirations to one day have some property, have some cows, have some horses, have some, some animals. And then my aspirations probably were a little bit different. And then I find myself here and couldn't be happier, y'all. Couldn't be happier of how the twist and the turns and the amazing life that God has blessed me with. And I love this girl. Where'd she go? Vanessa, I lost you. Vanessa knows who she is. Word. Word. Vanessa must have watched my mama's video. She must watch my mama. My mom makes that joke all the time about Lester would always walk around. It was an era, y'all. It was an era that we lived in. And the high school that I went to was half black. At that time, there were no Hispanic kids at my school. It was about half white and half black. And in that group, you had a group within your group. So in the student body, I remember you had your preppy kids. Those were the ones that were always with the little polo shirts. When they would pop their collar. That was in the days they wore polo t-shirts and they would pop their collar up. And those are the preppy kids. And I was not one of those. They would wear their Guess jeans with their polo shirts with their collar popped up. Oh my gosh. I was not one of those kids. They would stand in line at the snack bar and they would spend $4 or $5 a day on lunch. And I'm like, who can afford that? Not me. And then you had your band. The band kids would always hang out together. The band kids. There was also a group of kids who were the skaters. They were like the ones on skateboards and bike, and they would do the little bike tricks. And those were the skater groups. You had your athletes. I was in that group with the athletes. I played almost all sports in high school. So I would sit and hang out with the athletes. Winch gave me an inlet to a lot of the African Americans, the black kids. And so, because I couldn't have been a preppy kid hanging out, I couldn't have been a skater hanging out. There are so many groups I could not have found an inlet to the rappers. Okay, no, think about it. The kids who were in ag weren't hanging out with the black kids. It was me. I was one of the athletes. And so the white athletes and the black athletes never saw ourselves as white or black. We never saw ourselves as rich or poor. We were just athletes. And so we all did things together. And so by me hanging out in high school with kids that would rap and break dance and all of those kind of things was just who I was. You had the gothic girls, almost always girls who were all black. There was a phase They may still do it. I don't know if they do that or not anymore, but there was a phase where there were kids in high school that would wear only black, and they would just black themselves out pretty much, like lipstick, eyeliner, black clothes, look like a vampirish sort of, kind of vampirish style. But I don't know where I'm going with that. But here I am, opening gifts and goodies with you fun people, and thank y'all so much. So this here comes to Lester, the Longhorn Man. Oh, and these are some jelly beans, and they're Dr. Pepper flavored. I did see some of these when Jamie and I went to the Waco Dr. Pepper Museum. We got some. And they absolutely do taste like Dr. Pepper. Just like Dr. Pepper. Thank you so very much. We got 5 more. And they may not even be for me. Ah, Jamie. That means 4 more. So all 3 of these say Jamie and Lester, but they also say care of Longhorn Lesters. So I'm going to go ahead and open them, take a chance that they are, in fact, something that I can open, and not only just for Jamie. Oh, boy. We know about this. This is Horse shampoo and conditioner. Horse shampoo and conditioner. I'll tell you what, a lot of you guys saw the video that I posted. It's been on both Facebook and YouTube of Uriel came and did a horse spa day. Uriel came by and did an entire horse spa day. He spent 2 days with our horses, and he did everything. It was a beautiful day. I think the temperatures were in the mid 70s, so wonderful temperatures. He bathed them all, shampooed, brushed out their manes. He did all of their hoof care, cleaned all their feet, did all the stuff that they put on for their hooves, took them, did the round pinning. He and I went riding. You saw that. I rode Voodoo, of course. He rode Bucky's, which I don't like to ride Bucky's. I will get on Bucky's back. Here's the difference. This is crazy. I'll go ahead and address it because a lot of people have been asking about it. The horse who I am the most afraid of is Rita. Duh, you already know that. The horse who I think is the easiest and the one that I'm least afraid of as far as getting on its back is Bucky's. But when I ride Bucky's, he walks like this. He holds his head high. He snorts a lot, and he's always looking because he can't see in this eye. So he makes this eye look forward for him. But I'm always spooked I'm always nervous that he's going to get spooked by something that runs up on that side that he can't see on. So I feel like he's not comfortable. But you've all seen it when Uriel rides them. I think that because he's a rider who has great command, I don't think that Voodoo feels as that he has to be doing as much because his rider is doing it for him, if that makes any sense to you. And so I will get on Voodoo, but Voodoo has thrown me a few times. And I feel like Voodoo has good days and bad days. And what I have to do is just be more aware of if he's having a bad day. Though, even though I went over there with the full intent to make it a riding day, just don't get on him if he's not in the mood. That is not the way you would do it. I get it. We're going to argue and fight all the time about that. But that's the way I do it because at my age, I don't want to take any more falls, y'all. I don't want to take any more falls if I don't have to. And I would rather just go ahead and love on them, pet them, groom them, and then try to catch them on a good day. All right. Cod skin dog treats. There's no dogs here right now to try these out. And there's no gift card to know who they came from. But this is just from the place they were ordered from. And the return address is one that comes from the company as well. So thank you so much for the sweet person who sent cod skin dog treats. 100% cod skin, 0 artificial flavors, 0 preservatives, 100% traceable ingredients. And so cod. So I'm guessing it's like fish, cod, fish. Huh. So thank you so very much. I wish I knew who to tell thank you to. Guys, I only see one more, and it might not even be for me. It says Jamie and Lester in care of Longhorn Lesters. So if it says Longhorn Lesters, we're going to open it. An hour and 11 minutes. That's pretty good time for all of this. We've had a long chit chat. We met some dogs, talked about a few things. Oh boy. So I know what this is. A gift for you. This is one of those balls that the donkeys enjoy playing with. Now it shows a horse on here. It shows a couple of horses. And so what will happen is tomorrow I will make sure Jamie takes this over and gives it to Rita. I think that Rita might have the right spunk to actually play with this. That will be a whole lot of fun for her, because I do. Whenever I picture, and I've seen the videos on YouTube of horses running around playing with the balls, it's almost always really spunky, high energy, and that describes Rita to a T. So there you go. Listen, that's everything. I want to say thank you so very much. We're absolutely blessed with the most wonderful audience. Social media family is what we prefer to say. There's not a channel that can boast and brag about how loyal their fan base is. And just by saying fan base makes me sound like I'm belittling to you, and I'm not trying to. Audience, social media family, I don't know exactly, but you get what I'm saying. We are very undeserving of your love and your kindness. And I hope that you understand that there's nothing preferential in the treatment of the folks who bless us with stuff like this, or the folks that do the Facebook subscription, the Facebook supporters. I have to give credit where credit is due, meaning that I do on occasion do special things for the Facebook supporters, but that's because the Facebook supporters every single month continue to send that $2.49, and that money adds up, y'all. That money adds up, and it makes it to where we can do really big projects. Everything that we've done with that money has been for the animals. It's never done anything to financially benefit us. We are a nonprofit, and we make sure that we're never going to cross the line and get ourselves into any kind of trouble. We're not going to be the bakers, y'all. We're not the bakers, okay? We're not Jim and Tammy Faye here, and we're not going to, we can never be accused of that. Well, I guess you could be accused of anything, but you'll never, ever be able to stick that to us. We are blessed to have you. We work hard for you and with you. And I just want you to know that we appreciate you for what you do for us. And I don't know why sometimes. I don't know why. I still sometimes, Jamie and I can look back and wonder where we would be if this, or where we would be if this had not happened, if we never had the video of Run Maggie Run, or of Tex popping the ball, or some of the things that brought so many folks to the channel were things that brought you in for the first time. But why did you stay? What did we offer to make you stay? And that's where we question ourselves all the time. It's one thing for someone, because we all watch videos and we all see an occasional viral video that we laugh about, or we get a good chuckle we may share with a friend or talk about later with a family member. But we don't just go to their channels and live there. And so for many of you who've found our channel and now you come back every day and live here with us, and you get to know all the animals by name, you know all of their personalities, you have learned our family members, you've learned our struggles, our personal struggles, you know the things that our demons, you know our demons, the things that haunt us, the things that we struggle with. And you absolutely are as close to us as anybody. There's no one in our actual life who knows as much or more than what you do. And I don't know how, and I don't know why we've all come to a place where we found each other. Yeah, you're hanging out with the Red Rapper. You are hanging out with the Red Rapper is what you're doing. I hope that you guys know that. You're hanging out. Who would have ever thought in your lifetime you would find yourself spending your Monday evening hanging out with the Red Rapper? I don't deserve you. You deserve so much better. But I'll tell you what, I thank you. And we are so blessed to have you. Thank you for all these gifts. I got a lot of cleanup to do now, and I got to sort some things out. And I'll apologize to Jamie for opening things that were for her, like this big ass goose. But thank y'all so much. We love you, and we will catch you guys on tomorrow's videos, huh? Good night, everybody. I'll play this one more time because it's funny. So I want you all to see what I see. This is something new on StreamYard. I like this. It says, touch up my appearance. Now, I have it on the lowest setting, but you can set it to, well, you have a lot of settings here. I think that you can kind of like barely touch me up, like touch me up about half, touch me up moderately, moderately touch me up. Hold on. 3/4, touch me up enough to where I might look 20 again, or let's just go ahead and just make me look like a Hollywood superstar. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I don't know. That's just not me. I would like to play around with that later, but let's just go ahead. And you know what? Let's just go to this one right over here. Touch me up just enough to remove a couple of wrinkles. Let's just do that, and we're going to be fine, okay? We're going to be fine. I want you. Thank y'all very much. I really will let you go now. Good night to you all. We love you. If I don't say it enough, I hope that you know that we do. We absolutely love you. Good night.